Hello there, Floss Tube. My name's Lori, also known as Sharky Stitcher on this channel and on Instagram. Thank you guys for stopping by. This channel is mostly about cross stitching, and tonight's a special video dedicated to my needleminder collection, specifically my Claybykims. I really don't have many other needle minders, maybe a few random ones, but Claybykims are the current obsession. But I have to do a few disclaimers before starting this video. First off, if you're new to this and you don't know what a needle minder is, needle minders are tools that we use on our stitching. It's got a magnet on it so it holds our needles so they don't end up lost or in the bottom of our foot in the carpet and all that fun stuff. So it's a tool that we use, and we tend to collect lots of them just because they're fun. And Claybykims are super fun. But first major disclaimer, these are not for sale. So don't be posting in the comments asking if you can buy them. Don't be messaging me asking me if you can buy them, or offer me a kidney for them. I've got 2 kidneys, so I'm good. But I have fought long and hard to catch the ones that I had. It's taken a lot of time, years, literally. I did not just scoop all these up at once. It's taken a while. They are my babies. They're just so cute. They keep me company while I'm stitching, and I just love seeing their little faces looking at me. They make me super happy. So please don't ask if you can buy them. Also, please don't ask if I can get them for you, because that's just complicated. Let's just say it's kind of a process. It just takes a lot of effort, and trust me, I understand. This time last year I only had 5. I understand the struggle, and I've done it. So the next thing I want to add as a disclaimer is, if you are unfamiliar with Claybykim needle minders, this is a rabbit hole that you're getting prepared to fall into. So if you don't want to fall into some kind of an addiction, or get caught up in the Kim trap, as the Queen Luda calls it, which it is, it's a trap. It's very addicting, and yeah. So just be mindful of that. They are very cute, and they're hard to find. So dragon hunting is an extreme sport. Third, I guess you'd say. There is no secret to catching them. It takes persistence, patience, and the blessings of the Wi-Fi gods, and a fair bit of luck. Just because I've caught as many as I have, that doesn't mean every single time I'm successful. Last week I tried to catch some and I didn't get anything. So, it's luck, Wi-Fi, finger speed, all that fun stuff. So, I just want to make those disclaimers first, and just wanted to show you my collection. I will have a few clips at the end of the video. There's one that glows in the dark, so I've added a clip of it glowing in the dark so you can see what it looks like. There's also, I've gotten a few more since I filmed the initial video, because I've taken so long and procrastinated on doing this intro, that I've acquired a few more. So I'll be throwing them in at the end. And and just to let you guys know, I am still collecting kind of more casually now, just because I have so many. I know you're gonna watch this video and be like, you are a greedy bitch, and it's like, yes, I am. I will fully admit it. But I used to play with polymer clay. I can't no more because I'm a massage therapist, and it would make my hands too tired, and the clay kind of dries your hands out a little bit. So just to keep my money makers happy, I don't work in clay anymore, but I still appreciate the art of it. So these are like tiny little sculptures to me, so that's one reason why I collect so many of them. That, and like I said, their little faces are so cute. I love seeing them all. They keep me company. I'm kind of a solitary stitcher, so my little dragons are my friends. So but yeah, anyways, I'm gonna film this Drool with me style so you guys can see them all up close and good. So here we go, enjoy. So can you guys believe I had about this many Claybykims last year starting at this point, and now I have more than 5. So this is their temporary housing right now. It works for now just to keep the dust on them. I can see them, and it keeps my bird from trying to chew on them. So obviously they need a bigger housing, and I just haven't gotten around to doing that yet. But for now this will do. But I'm gonna go over them pretty quick, just because if I go into huge detail, we'll be here all day. But anyways, don't you love this little rainbow effect I got going here? I think it's cool. But anyways, so let's start at the top. So this is my red rose dragon. That's a Valentine's Day dragon. I love this dragon. It's like a Dracula dragon just because it's so red. This one's my pumpkin dragon. She's getting her little cute curly tail blocked. But that's my around October is when that one came out. Little jack-o'-lantern pumpkin dragon. There's my sunflower dragon. This is my plain purple dragon. This is the only dragon I have that's just purple. It doesn't have some other kind of theme to it. And I really love the colors in this one, especially the wings. I think that's really pretty. This one's my very first dragon, and it came from eBay. This is a tide pool dragon. I have, I think, 5 tide pool dragons. She changes the colors and the styles on these so much that I could probably get way more and they'd still not look the same. For example, this one here is also a tide pool dragon, and look how different they are. This one's different though. Let me pick it off real quick just to show you. It's got a different back. So this is how she used to do it. The needles were meant to slide in here. I call it the needle trapdoor. Now the needles for the most part sit on the top. There's usually something curled up like a little leaf or something for the needle to go in before it went under. I do prefer the new style better just because it keeps them from sitting too high up on, and with the needles tucked behind, sometimes it's hard to see the needles. So only that one and this one have that style. The rest are all where it sits on the front. This is a St. Patrick's Day dragon. Very cool. I like the little bits of wood that are there with it. Very green and pretty. This is the second dragon I got, another eBay win, another tide pool dragon. I love the colors and the wings, and I love the octopus suction cup things on the tail. This is my monarch dragon. Love that one. That one was super high on my wish list. I was glad when I finally got one of these because they are very cool looking. This one's another eBay win. She is my most expensive dragon. When the listing went up, I struck out and I was dying for these colors, so that's why I resorted to eBay. So she is my most expensive dragon. I think she called this a purple sunset. And I just, she's just so pretty. I love her. So, yeah. Here's my Lunar Aurora Stone Dragon. This one's cool just because of the little crystal thingy that she's got there. I love the ombre effect in her tail, the little moon on her head. The crystal is really cool too. Here's my beloved Peacock Dragon. I was waiting so long for this type to come out again, and I got one with such a sweet little face, I must say. Here's my, this is another Clover Dragon, but it's different from this one. This one's more traditional Clover colors. This one I think is more like the Gold Hoarding Dragon because it's got the little gold Celtic coin and the dusting of gold on its wings, which I think is very pretty. That's a translucent clay as well. This was my first dragon with antennae, so that's kind of cool. Here's my Toadstool Dragon. I love this one. The little curled up tail is really cute. I love the spots on the nose and the wings. Very cool. This is my Orange Sunset Dragon. I love her because she's so tropical looking. Her colors are really pretty. This is the closest thing I have to a yellow dragon. I think she called this the Golden Autumn Dragon or something. I still need a dragon that's like full on yellow. This one's definitely more of a gold, but she does have a very pretty ombre effect in her tail. I love kind of the chevron type pattern in her wings there. I think that's really cool. One of my favorite things about Claybykim's dragons are the way she does the caning techniques in the wings. I really love the color blends. This one here is my Sugar Plum Dragon. This was the very first dragon I got off of her new site, and she kind of started a snowball for me there. So, but I love her. She's very cool. I love all the glitteriness on her, and I love the colors in her tail as well. Here's my Snowflake Dragon. Love her. The wings are also translucent, and she's very sparkly just because she's snowy. Here's my little Pansy Dragon. She's got her face covered by a wing. And how Kim managed to take purple and yellow clay, blend them, and keep things from muddying up, I don't know, but I think it looks really great. I think this one's really cool too. Here's another Tide Pool Dragon. This was an eBay win as well. This was my first dragon with little water splashes. I think I only have one other, and it's another Tide Pool. She's got a little curled up leaf there. I like to think of this one as the Red Sea Tide Pool Dragon, just because when she put these out, she was making scarab beetles that had blues and reds on it, and I've snorkeled the Red Sea, and it was amazing. So I like to think of this as my little Red Sea Dragon. And aren't the colors fun? Like, she always makes the colors so fun on the Tide Pool Dragons. Anything goes with them. Here's my little Harvest Acorn Dragon. Very cool. I love, again, the color blends in this one. Sorry, it's hard to keep things from getting blurry. I'm trying. This is my pansy dragon. This is my first, not dragon. This is my first flower needle minder. I don't have many, but I'm really focused on the dragons for the most part. But eventually I'd like to start getting some more flowers. Okay, then here's some of my tins. I don't have very many tins. That's another thing I'm working on collecting more of. But as you can see, I don't have too many because I'm distracted by dragons. Speaking of dragons, here's this year's Yule dragon. It's got holly leaves for wings and some mistletoe. Very cute. I love the ribbon too. Then we got a smaller little cluster here, little seashells. I think that's pretty cool there. Here's my newest dragon. She just arrived today. And this is my little candy cane tail dragon. I love the sparkles in the tail. And this one's loose because I just, stuck her in here for now. But she's got the cute little ribbon, and I love that the ears are like a holly leaf split in half. I think that's really cool. But very unique tail design on this one. And here's my black ice dragon. She's very sparkly, and I love the pattern in the wings and the tail with her as well. And I love that this was my first dragon with no green, because obviously green would look kind of out of place on a ice dragon. Very cool. This is my autumn leaf dragon. Got some leaves on her. Here's a little toadstool cluster. This came out when the toadstool dragons did. Thought that was really cool. Little seashell. This one's cool because it's like a mishmash of old bits of clay from other dragons. She makes them into cool little snail shells. My sunflower flower needle minder. Love that. This is pretty, takes up a lot of space too, but it's very flat. It's kind of cool. Here's my other tide pool. Is this the last one I have? Maybe I actually only have 4. I don't know. But yeah, it's a tide pool dragon. This was this year's tide pool. She's got some water drops on her too. And I like the underwings have some translucent clay in them as well. This one, I know it's going to sound weird, but she looks cool from the top. Look at that pattern. Isn't that cool? I just think that's cool. See, she has so much fun with the color on the tide pool dragons. I love it. And then here's my cherry blossom dragon. I like the textures in this one and the little spots on the flower petals. My little pink sweetheart dragon. This one was from Valentine's Day. My cauldron needle minder. I love this. Oh my god, it's so bubbly and delightful. Kind of sparkly too, which is really cool. Here's my spider dragon from October Halloween this year. Really love the spider webs in the wings there. Very cool dragon. This dragon was based on a flower. I think basically the common name was an ice rose and Herbalaris cor something. I can't remember exactly the scientific name, but I actually saw these flowers afterwards, and she did a pretty good job replicating them. I like this one because the dark colors, they look kind of black, but it's actually a red. And this one's I nicknamed Queenie because she reminds me of the Queen Xenomorph from the Aliens movies. But she's cool. She's different. I like her. I like all the stripes that are in her too. Kind of cool. This dragon I like to just call my Sage Dragon. It was just a color. She didn't really have a theme for them, even though the underwings do look like those little helicopter things that fall out of the trees. But I just love the color blends in this one, and she's got a sweet face. So I do really, really like this one. This is my sweet little peach dragon. This is the only one I have ever gotten from the Etsy site, and I caught this one at 2:40 a.m. during shutdown. It was one of those one-time listings. Basically, whoever sees it first is the one that gets it, and this was the only time I've ever been that lucky. So there she is. Here's my periwinkle dragon. She's very cool. I like all the blue and purple colors in her. My little leaf cluster from fall. I think that's really cool. I love these little cluster thingies. They work out really nice for me to hold my chart in place. My little mermaid tail. This one matches the colors of this dragon over here because I like that color combination so much. She was putting out the mermaid tails in a lot of different combinations, and I was like, this is the one I want. And I love all the little water splashes on it. Here's my glow-in-the-dark phantasm dragon. This came out around Halloween. I love the purple leaves on it. It's got a really cool color to it. You guys can't see the glow in the dark, but maybe I'll tack on the end of the video. I'll show you what she looks like in the dark. This dragon's kind of special because she was a trade. I had a dragon that looked very similar to one of my other dragons, so I traded it with a fellow collector. Very cool looking. I like the ombre effect in the tail. This was called a fuchsia dragon. Fuchsia as in the color. Here's a peppermint Yule dragon with a little candy. Very cute. I like this one. Here's the purple sweetheart dragon. This one came out around Valentine's Day as well. I like all the little heart kind of themes on it, and I love the colors, the stripes, and the wings. This one is I think she called it an indigo dragon. This one's actually my smallest dragon. I know you guys can't tell scale from looking here, but this one's very small. It's probably the smallest dragon I've got, but she's very cute. And here's this little pink peacock little cluster thingy next to a normal peacock cluster. And then we have my owl dragon. This one's very cool. I like that it looks like it's wearing like a headdress, like it's almost a dragon in a costume. And I love the ombre effect on the tail. Looks kind of like a toasted marshmallow. Nice little dragon. This is my pink peacock dragon. I love this one for how delicate it is. Like the tail is just very delicate. The pattern is very delicate. I don't know. I just really like this dragon. This is my grape dragon. This was another eBay win. This was my first purple dragon ever. And she's probably my biggest dragon in contrast to the little indigo dragon there. She takes up a lot of real estate, but she's cool. I love my big girl. Here's this is called a black and orange dragon, but I like to call it my eyeball dragon because the wings look like they have eyeballs in them. But this one came out at Halloween. Thought that was pretty cool. And then last but not least, my little clover cluster with a little bee on it. I love the little translucent wings and the cute pointy little butt, and the little dewdrops on the leaves are very cool. So yeah, that's all my needle minders and my cases. But they need a bigger case, but this works for them for now. And I am still collecting. I know it's like, don't you have enough? No, never have enough. Need a yellow dragon, like I said. That, and she's done some other styles that I hope she revisits at some point because I'd like to add them to my collection. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Okay, you guys want to see her glow in the dark? There we go. Pretty cool. And here's the two newest additions. So ironically, this one matches my piece that I'm working on really well. So yeah, this, I actually got this one first. This was an eBay win. This is the Pinecone Dragon. He is super cute. I have nicknamed him Beetlejuice because he reminds me of that scene when Gina Davis drops him after the spikes pop out and he says, "Make my millennium." So Beetlejuice is his nickname because his little pine needle spikies are super cute. I love the textures of the pine on him. Also his wings, you can kind of tell they go from green to blue, and then with the red of the leaves, it just looks really nice. That, and he's kind of a chocolate colored dragon. I think that's very cute. So yeah, I like him, very happy with him. And then this was, she posted these with her Yule dragons, and she didn't post anything about, you know, what she was posting other than, you know, I figured Christmas stuff. And then these guys were popped in the middle, and I was like, oh my god, I need one, because I can never have enough purple. And I love all the little white details. I like how her wings kind of look like feathers almost, but yeah, she's super cute. She's really small too. She's not as small as the indigo dragon, but she's probably close, maybe the second smallest, but she's very sweet, and she matches Fairy Moon very nicely, so she's going to be hanging out with me for a little bit. So anyways, that's the last two right now. You guys are all caught up to date, unless you're watching this video in 2022, because who knows what the collection looks like then. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!